So I went to charge the air on this 2006 F450 so I can get it out the door, and I realized I didn't have any communication with my ETAC module. So the first thing you want to do in a situation like that is you want to check your powers and grounds, and I checked key on power and had it, and then there's a circuit on here that's hot at all times. I checked it and I didn't have power on it, so I went down to fuse number. On this truck it was fuse 34, and I had power there. No power up here on the circuit, and it directly powers the circuit. So I got to digging around back here, and like I said earlier, this truck had sat for like 3 years, and the rats, have made nests. They generally don't chew on Ford wires, but I guess this filthy, stinking, disgusting rat was a little bit hungry, so he gnawed on the harness down there. So I did my harness repair, so now I'm going to test it and see if I have power. I haven't tested it yet. So with the key off, I should have power here because I got power at my fuse. So yep, looks like we got it. Gotta get on the terminal. Yep, the old halogen bulb is lit up. So the other thing that I didn't check too, which I probably do have, I could just plug it in and check that, but just for the hell of it, I'm going to go ahead and check the ground on it. So, and the ground is on connector A, which is the big one, and it is pin number 2 with a yellow and red. It's got a yellow and a red. So pin number 2, I need to go. So right now I have the other end of this wire here hooked up to the ground, so there's my power source there, so that lit the bulb up. So I'm going to go put it on the positive side of the battery, and when I touch ground over here, it should light this light if I have a good ground. Do that real quick. So pin number 2, which is right there. Yep, we got it. Okay, we got a good ground. So the reason I use this, I have a Power Probe 3 or whatever the hell it is, and I don't think I've ever used it. Looking at the tool, I haven't really read the instructions on it, and I've never had one. I could see how you could use it for doing this, but I've been doing this for so long that I have all the little terminals that fit everything, and so it just makes it easier. And that way, if I'm using the proper pin when I'm checking these female cavities, I know that I'm not going to mess the terminal up. And it doesn't take long to configure this to work. Like when you're checking a harness from end to end, like something that goes to the PCM, you're going to unplug it on one end, ground that end, and then you're going to plug one end of the bulb into that other end of the connector, and then the other one's going to go to your power. And then the nice thing about doing that is you can go around and manipulate your harness, and if you have a break, or you don't have a good contact but it's enough to light this bulb, you might interrupt that, and then your bulb will go out or blink or whatever. So that's the way I do that. So let's plug in the ETAC module, and we'll see if it actually works, because the module is full of rat piss. Turn the key on, see what we got going here. Well, lighten up. AC is working. AC button is working anyway. Off, on. Sounds like the fan's working. Run a test on it, see if it's communicating. Looks like it is, because it took me to the module. Okay, no codes, good. So we got that fixed. So I'm gonna unplug it again because I need to get Rosie in there and clean up the rat shit. And a little bit of a nest in there too, so we're gonna do that real quick. Good job, Rosie. Okay, so now all I need to do is I'll just put the dash back together and I can finish recharging the AC, and then this truck will be ready to go. So anyway, just a little update on this. Thanks.